that boy 6ix9ine had to turn himself in for that 3-month Fed bid, dog. So
Months. Hey,
yeah,
before
man.
he left though, he dropped that song. You remember that? You remember that song I told you about?
Yep, that's going viral. He got an interview running on Say Cheese and Vlad, a new one. So he did what he had to do as far as going viral on social media
That
wise.
was
So
smart though. I know that the times move fast, but that'll at least hold him down for a few weeks.
oh yeah, especially the way Vlad chop up footage, he'll be on the last part
But
when
let's say you had
six
a
nine get
full
out.
interview gonna drop on the last month of his sentence.
Yeah,
First off, shout out to you, Kloops. We've been at this thing going and going. This is the RIP Real Individuals podcast. Back at it. Consistency. Better than ever. Happy New Year, everybody. You know what it is, man.
264 Real Individuals podcast. What's good, my brother?
Hey man, like I just said, I didn't know we was actually recording. It's Cut Up Fitness. You already know. All the way down, man. Cut Up Fitness Apparel. It's a good start to the new year. Um,
Mm.
I just want to say, pause. Maybe we should pause in 2026, but what I'm about to
Yeah.
say is, I'm doing a physique reveal soon here, man. I'm making great strides here. I don't know if you could tell or notice, bro, but I'm down at 183 solid, still in the gym, but I just been shedding like all the extra weight. They say like, baby weight, like women gain weight during pregnancy, men gain weight too.
Oh yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
cause yeah, you eating up, just eating whatever you can, and just trying to stay afloat. So now
Yeah,
you gotta.
I'm going to go feed my baby. I'm talking about my lady when I say my baby. So, but I
Mm-hmm.
want to get some too.
Yep. So now,
So
yeah, you
I
slim
and then
down
I
though.
started. I used to like these. Man, I don't know if you know these. I ain't trying to promote this, y'all. But Oreo got these little ice cream cakes. Oh, I used to love those, boy.
Oh, and I've been eating those before, but I'm familiar,
Oh,
so I already know.
you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
No, no, no. I've heard of it, but I'm trying to try my best to stay away, man. I
That's
have my
nice.
moments, but
It's fire. It's so fire,
mm-hmm. Nah,
man.
that's what's up though, man.
But a
Cut up
lot
fitness in
going on,
effect.
a lot going on, a lot going on. Where you want to start, brother?
We can talk about some good news. We can talk about Fetty Wap being released from prison after what, 4 years?
Yeah, baby. Shout out to Fetty Wap. I seen him. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. You remember how like a couple years ago, baby showers, not baby showers, baby reveals was a huge thing.
Yeah.
I feel like prison releases is the new thing. Your prison release can't be normal. That junk gotta be like bigger than ever. It's like the newest, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the first day outs, everything is hyped up on social media the last few years, bro.
Oh man, you gotta get out extravagant. You gotta hop in a race, at least a decked out sprinter, something. You gotta hop out nice. You gotta drop a fire track, music video. You gotta go on podcast. You gotta be everywhere in 24 hours.
Yeah, I seen him even on the Breakfast Club, like straight out, like less than 48 hours. He was
That
right
was
there,
a
bro.
smart move, though. I ain't even mad at Fetty Wap, though. Because Fetty
Hmm.
Wap wasn't like this, a small timer. No, and I don't even mean no disrespect by small timer. But he wasn't even like regular, like mid level artist when he went in. Like, he had a crazy run, dog. He wasn't a one hit wonder type dude. He had a good commercial run. Like, even if you want to call it underground or independent, that was a big run, commercial style.
Now, definitely one of the best runs we've seen since he popped out on the scene, like 2014, 2015. Over the last decade, we've seen a couple runs, and you got to put him up there, bro, because that first album with all those singles, then he may have had a
Hmm.
second album with a couple, but you know how the label politics are. He didn't want to talk about it in the Breakfast Club interview, but I think it's a lot of label politics that kind of messed him up,
Did,
plus a little bit of him as well.
did you watch it?
Yeah, I saw the whole thing a couple hours ago. It was a solid interview.
Damn, shout out to Fetty Wap though, for real, dog. Can't take
Hmm.
nothing away from that run, man. He can't. I don't know
Yeah.
nobody who dropped like 10 songs in a year and a half and they all fire.
Yeah.
Like
Nah,
what? Everyone
he was
is
one of the ones.
banging. No like filler. No everything you drop is heat.
Yeah, nah, he was one of those ones, and don't know if he gonna be able to recreate it just because I don't know. Like he be going viral, like people be talking about him on the TikTok and the dances and stuff. Hopefully he can capitalize off that with some records, but the way that he say he record, he don't really chase records. He just do him. So I don't know if that's good for label wise. Like you kind of got to at least stay up to times while
Yep,
still
yep.
doing your own style. So, but hopefully, he come out with something. He seem humble and
Hopefully
just
he find the new times in his own way. Kind of like the artists of today, how they evolved. The ones who've been around for a while.
yeah.
Hmm.
So he
Oh,
got a
do that.
chance.
You do that, and then you find ways to be viral in your real life. That's a
Yeah.
success. Even if it's on a slightly smaller level, that's still a success.
Yeah, yeah. As long as do his tours, do his whatever
Do
shows,
your tours, do
couple.
your
Yeah.
merch, keep your coat following. That's a win. I don't care what nobody say.
So now I think he gonna be good though. He got some people in his corner. I'm sure the label's
Yeah.
updated since the last time he dropped. So I
So
think he got a chance.
Fetty Wap getting out, and they trying to put Wiz Khalifa in. You heard about that?
Yeah, bro. Like man, you gotta stay off those trees overseas, bro.
Gotta respect the law of the land, man.
Hmm.
No pins, no smoke. I ain't gonna lie. As I go overseas in this year or whatever, man, I'm just saying, hey, whoever, if you smoke, you go, just give up, dog. I don't care
Hey,
if it's your daily routine or whatever. Give up. Give up for that week you out of town, bro. It is what it is.
even when
Easy
I'm
said than
flying,
done
yeah.
or whatever, but just give up.
Yeah, you got to. Even back in my day, man, if I'm going even from state to state, I'm switching book bags just in case. I don't want a crumb. I don't want a odor. I don't want nothing to remind, TSA what the play is. So I used to do that those few little times I left my state of Florida, bro. I switched everything out because
Mm-hmm.
you never know. But in his situation, it was just unfortunate. But he's not gonna be extradited. I don't think it's that serious, so he just can't go over there, or they're gonna lock him up.
Mm-hmm.
He should be straight, but that boy 6ix9ine had to turn himself in for that 3 month Fed bid, dog. So
Hey,
yeah,
before
man.
he left though, he dropped that song. You remember that? You remember that song I told you about?
Yep, that's going viral. He got an interview running on Say Cheese and Vlad, a new one. So he did what he had to do as far as going viral on social media
That
wise.
was
So
smart though. I know that the times move fast, but that'll at least hold him down for a few weeks.
oh yeah, especially the way Vlad chop up footage. That 3 4 hours gonna last about 5 months. So he'll be on the last part
But
when
let's say you had
six
a
nine get
full
out.
interview go drop on the last month of his sentence.
Yeah. So nah, so good moves by him. So some good stuff going on, bro. But
Yo, did Dirk really become a Muslim?
I've been hearing about it. He been throwing like stuff out there as far as his faith, but yeah, when you kind of either getting locked up, either image wise, or it could be something real. Hopefully for him it's real and not nothing like for a commercial.
No,
You
that's
know.
just I didn't hear about this, but I heard the this, so I'm like, damn, he became a
Yeah.
Muslim.
And 6ix9ine he petty, so he gonna talk his talk. You know how Dirk feel about people that snitch, so he let his
Yeah,
feelings be
that was
known.
just
But
disrespectful though, man.
yeah. But
But you just
when
yeah, I'm done because I'm not promoting that. Cause hey,
yeah.
Aiden Ross got pressed though. I didn't realize
Yeah.
that.
He called
For his
out
part,
the
talking about Dochi.
yeah, I think
Yeah, he
Glasses
got
Malone.
pressed.
Yeah. Well, digitally pressed. I don't think anything happened to him in person.
Oh no, ain't nothing happened to him in person, but I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, yeah,
That's like now
online,
you
yeah.
got that energy out there towards you, so it's like, dang. I
Which he
mean,
kind
it's
of did, yeah, because he been talking his talk, but he was. I don't know if they got back and forth going on the Dolce chick, but Aiden Ross, he kind of independent, so he really don't care. He gonna talk his
no, he
talk,
could do what
but
he want though, and then he part of that other like you know what I mean. He good. I'm not saying he good. I'm saying if this
yeah.
won't stop him, unfortunately. I'm
Oh
not
nah,
saying it should or shouldn't, but it ain't gonna stop him. I hope he learned though to like just be a little more careful with his words. However you want to take it, I don't mean it on no gangster stuff. I just mean it on just being respectful to people. You know what I mean?
In that streaming world, that younger audience, there's a lot of being loud and just talking junk. So I understand his audience, even though I ain't gonna co-sign every single thing he say, but
Mm-hmm.
that's him. That's what his audience likes, and hey, he ends up in the game. I don't think he care too much. I heard he roll with some great security crew with
Oh, for
badges and
sure.
all. So
He
it's like
definitely.
he can,
See, you
yeah,
talking like that and looking like that and being like that, you definitely better roll with some elite folks. But that don't mean you still can't get pressure.
oh yeah, nah, and anything can happen, but I think he's taking his chances. Hey man, talking about fitness, I know you talking about your brand cut up fitness. Joe Budden Fitness coming soon, bro. What's up with
Yeah.
him?
Joe Budden Zivic. I think he really lifting though. He got personal training and shit too.
Yeah, he was putting on a lot of weight. He had the beer belly going on for a couple years, so
Well, I mean,
it's,
he came into new money though. He started eating good, wearing
yeah,
finest of linens. Like, he changed. Look at just start looking at them shoes he started wearing. A bit,
yeah,
just ugly shit and clothes and just. But that ugly shit is like $4,000 or like for the shirt. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I
You
didn't
got to go
realize
to
that until I just started listening and hearing them talking on some of the podcasts and clips. Like, hold on, like Joe's like ascending. And then I just
yeah,
did it. I was just curious. Like I put like Joe Budden Network, and I was like, oh. First, I was like, oh, okay, he got the shirt. Anybody could
yeah,
look rich. You know, everybody get like rappers
yeah,
come to the game now with 10 James. You know what I mean?
yeah. Nah,
But then I look,
he
I'm just for the heck of it. I'm like, hey, Joe Budden Network. And I was like, oh shit, you know?
yeah, he ain't
Oh,
playing from those deals from the deals he had previously and what he's making
I'm saying that
independently.
shit, Cherry. I remember Joe Budden. I love you, love the dissension and shit, but I just remember him when Dirty Tank Top Joe.
Yeah. So from like the early like 2012, 2013, like the Love and Hip Hop, well after Pump It Up in his music career where he was kind of finding his lane in entertainment. That's the Joe Budden a lot of people know. But now, yeah, he turned up. So yeah, he gained that money weight.
Yeah,
That's that
but
money
all
weight.
jokes aside, 1 in 9 Americans are on a GLP-1 medication. So whether that's Ozempic, Zepbound, whatever them jokes is, and,
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's not a big deal. Um, I hope he eventually get alpha of it though and just keep pushing. But yeah, it's not.
yeah,
It's
because
very common, believe it or not.
those things, I know it restricts your appetite, but I heard a lot of people, they overdo it to where they just kind of look out of it. They lose all their muscle mass and they just like a stick figure. So hopefully
A
it's a
stick
temporary
with
thing.
a stick figure with a big ass head. You ever the
Yeah,
Ozempic
so
head?
yeah, you don't want that Ozempic look because I think not I don't know this for a fact. Then now you got the Buster Rhymes, you got a lot of people
He
that
busted
look,
her ass.
yeah, like hold on, like this
Hey,
don't even add
nah,
up.
finesse 2 times.
Yeah, he probably on it or he just turned up to where he ain't got an appetite, one or
Hey,
the
nah,
other.
he should have did it that fast though, cause you know he was real fluffy. Now he just small, but you still you get he's small with big thighs and big arms, but not like muscular. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's skinny fat.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes
he's skinny.
sense.
He probably gonna have to get surgery for some of those areas.
Surgery or just good pump, like just lift too, bro. Cause that should have tightened up. It'll still be fluffy, but it'll tighten up.
Yeah, but like
Like he
he
was,
it looked like he overdid it. Like
I,
his lifestyle, like he may not be able to come back from that.
yeah.
He got the money though, little
But he
BBL.
was real big, so he shouldn't have did it that fast. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I did a fat burner here and there, but I'm good. It's all
Oh,
about
I like the
discipline.
thermogenics and shit. You know the shit you take when you work out. Back in the day,
Yeah,
them shits was popular. When you work out, it make your metabolism rise up. So like, you know what I mean?
back in the day used to be hydroxy cut. That was
That
the
type
one back
shit.
in the
It was a
day.
bunch of different ones, but yeah, hydroxy cut was a popular one.
I took that for like a bottle's worth. I used to feel lightheaded. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Let me just get my eating
Hey,
together.
that first formula was crazy.
Yeah, bro.
At first, they done. You know how like for Loco, they had to take it off the shelf back in the
Yeah,
days.
matter of fact, it did get discontinued during
It
that
did. They
time.
back now, but that shit, nah. I ain't tried it, but that shit, yeah, nah.
Yeah,
If
I
you
was
take
good.
something off the shelf and bring it back, that ain't the same shit. I
Yeah, no,
need
I'm
that
cool.
dangerous shit. I,
Yeah, I'm good either way. But yeah, nah, I'd rather be on cut up fitness, dog. Do it the right way, dog.
hey, let's go. Let's go,
Yeah,
y'all. I mean, I'm looking a little slimmer now. It's I can't explain it. It's like the same thing that happened to LeBron too. It's like I got smaller, so my muscles looking a little leaner. I hate that though. Like, why can't you have both? Why couldn't I keep that thickness of my arms and shit how they
that's
was, but
yeah, it's
lose
got to be
that?
a compromise. Yep, got to compromise.
That's what my lady said. She's like, you can't have both. She like, as she saw me slimming down, she like, you're gonna lose muscle mass. I said, no, I won't. Cause I'm gonna keep lifting. But she like,
Yep,
nah, you can't have both. I was like, nah.
got to get on that bodybuilder formula. That's the
Whatever they
only
do, that's what
way.
I need. Cause I'm okay. I want to lose. Like I want to slim. I mean, I want to cut, but I want to keep my mass.
That's why it's like per season, like you bulk for like 4 to 5 months, then you cut for like 8 weeks, and you got to kind of do that natural cycle. But there's unfortunate ways or ways that people do it that I ain't
And
about that
sign me up
life.
for some ACG, man. Give me that
Yeah,
touch.
TRT coming soon. Oh my gosh, dog. Hey man, that stuff be give you like rage, roid rage, bro. Gonna be mad like Jim Jones, ready to pull up on camera. Like, stop talking about me on the internet, bro.
Man, dog, I'm so sad it came down to this with these two dudes. I like both of them. Bird Gang, Dipset, all that,
Yeah,
man. Come on, man.
yeah, bro. But Cameron, he kind of got used to the social media. Jim Jones still kind of old school with it. He's on social media, but he a little too passionate. Like he can't take a joke, or he not used to people like roasting him.
Mm-hmm.
And Cam ain't trying to fight. Like, bro, you 50 years old, your heat
Yeah,
soft.
he not fighting you, bro. Cam gonna talk his junk from his podcast and laugh and go by his day. But why did Cam shoot at him though? Like, what was the point? Not saying he ain't got no right to everybody shoot whatever, but why?
Their beef is so spontaneous because one moment it's settled, ain't nobody saying nothing. But I think with the whole 50 Cent and their podcast, the Mano Jim Jones and the Fab, that back and forth, I think kind of reignited Cam and Jimmy.
Damn.
So I think that's where it's kind of like starting back up. But they've been had stuff from back in the day. But
I
I
can't
don't think
wait to
it's
hear
yeah.
about this on the Rap About It podcast.
Yeah, I be checking it out, but mostly the clips, so I haven't really
Yeah,
vibed out
nah,
with it.
it's too much out there to watch everything, but I catch some clips that I like what they got though. I really do. And like I said, it's hard to consume new things. We all like what we like, and it's only so much time in the day. But I saw a few, I've been seeing some of their clips, and I like what they got going on. What interests me was the whole squatters thing. I ain't gonna lie. So it is kind of good to be with 50 Cent because it made me check it out.
Yeah, it depends on like how far you want to go with the back and forth, but just the initial, like everybody checking out the song, but they may not want to beef no more, and then 50 may be like, you know what? Nah, we gotta keep this shit going. So it depends.
Mm.
Hopefully, it can kind of just stay on the internet because some of these dudes be a little
It
too
will.
sensitive.
50's older than corporate now. 50 ain't
Yeah.
scared to talk shit, but I don't think 50 want to do anything. 50 ain't
Tony
got that.
Yayo will handle his dirty work though. Tony
Right,
Yayo gonna
no, it'd be
start
smart
beefing.
like that, but why would it, like, it just don't make sense.
Yeah,
Like,
again,
I got a
hopefully.
whole network, like,
Yeah.
begging me for content. I'm about to get my own, like, it just don't matter.
Yeah, not to say Tony Ayo, he's like a crash out, but it's always like the people
Bruh,
that were like
if my
the
man's
randoms.
got a whole network and all this shit going, I don't care. I just don't care.
Yeah, you gotta kind of know when to step back. But it's the interviewers that gonna ask him those questions. He gonna say something. People like that ain't gonna bite their tongue. Everybody got the egos. Everybody, rocking with their homies.
I'm just
So
saying, though, call
yeah,
me a crash on if you want. But if my man's got all this going on, he's, hey, man, even if you don't directly say it, if I know there's this big cash reward if I blah 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 blah, and I'm broke or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just
Nah, for
saying,
sure.
you can
It
call me
makes
what you
sense.
want to call it. I'm trying to get paid.
No. I'm all for that, but people gonna be people.
You know,
The streets are a myth, dog.
they are real. Look how Mike Epps and Shannon got back together. I mean, not got back together, but look how they was able to talk together like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
We all too old, bro, and like they way older than us. And if I'm saying we too old, they way too old for us, bro. What are we?
Yeah.
What are we arguing about? What's the problem?
Yeah, there was a lot of jokes being thrown. Some the jokes are starting to get a little disrespectful, but I think they been passed it up during All Star Weekend when they shook hands initially.
They did, but it's one thing to patch it up. It's another thing to get together and speak that close
Yeah, yeah,
together. You know what I mean?
yeah. Two,
That
3 hours is different than a picture.
that's another level to me. Like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
cool. Like we can get over something and go our separate ways. I'm never gonna talk to you again. And like,
yeah,
but for me to sit down with you and talk and get intimate and pause and you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
just think that was cool. And that showed that like we should be more mature about stuff.
Yeah. Nah, it was I ain't see the full interview. I think a couple seconds here and there, but I'm gonna check it out. I don't know if it's gonna have that Cat Williams effect. That was like lightning in a bottle, bro. Like 100
It
million
is.
views.
It's
It's
already
tough.
it got how much?
Last time I checked, this was about a year ago. It was at like 90 million, either collectively or off that one
Well, I
three
don't think it's
hour.
gonna do all that, but either way, it got like a million views in a few days. And
Oh
I'm
no,
get,
that's good for
and, I,
for
and I'm
content.
thinking it's gonna get up to 2.5 million at the rate it was going.
And then you tally up the clips, it should be about 4 or 5 million throughout social
Yeah,
media.
yeah,
So
but
that's solid.
yeah, who cares, bro? I like the way Mike Epps is and how Mike Epps. I always got that vibe from him, but watching some of that interview, I got like he don't care about what nobody else doing or how their money is or this or that. He got his own race to run.
Yeah, he doing things on the real estate perspective too. Buying his block back,
Buying up the
his
block.
neighborhood, yeah, buying the block. So I live here, you don't. I own this place.
You
So
know?
it's that's
But I'm just saying, in general, though, it's like you gotta commend and respect people who just run their own race. I don't care,
yeah.
bro. I don't care
Hmm.
what nobody else got. I don't care if they got this and that. I just don't matter. I'm me, and I got my race to run. I love it.
No, respect the Epps doing this thing, and hopefully Kodak and Boosie can end their beef like Shannon and Mike Epps, bro. They going back and forth on the social medias, bro.
Why?
Look like Kodak dissed him in a song, and Boosie ain't like that because, shout out to Boosie. He ain't going to jail. He I guess whatever he settled or whatever. So
Oh,
nothing gonna
good for
happen.
him. So
Yeah,
he
yeah,
beat that case.
yeah. Essentially, whatever he got, either a couple years, probably probation, or maybe a
Hey,
suspended
man.
sentence. But he
Nah,
good.
I ain't even shout out to
So
Boosie, man. No,
yeah,
no,
so
no BS.
so shout out to him. That was a tough situation. Anytime you're a felon in a weapon situation, that always ends bad. But he got the resources to fight it off. But he didn't like how Kodak dissed him. Then he had court the next day.
Why?
So it was kind of
What is the
like
root of this track?
basically saying Kodak saying he Boosie hating on the young people or something like that. I think they got their own little back and forth going on. So
Oh
I don't know
shit.
the origins of it, but I guess they were on good terms and now they not.
Gotcha.
And
Damn.
then he called Kodak all types of names, and Kodak, yeah, he ain't like himself. He definitely in a different world, but hopefully he can get it together in the new year this year.
Damn.
I
That's
can't really
tough.
understand, like, how Kodak been talking kind of that real Floridian, but he really like it's multiplied. I can't keep up.
I mean, that and being turned up, man. It's hard to understand that lingo unless you know what I mean?
I'm like, damn. But you know how people on the internet they gonna know what he say when he diss somebody or throw shots. You gonna understand that part. It's gonna be mumble for like 95%. But that Boosie line or Boosie verse, you gonna know what he was saying.
Now I gotta go. I gotta go back and listen to that track.
Yeah, I think it's the most recent one on his page. I don't know the name, but you'll see it floating around.
Okay.
But speaking of beef, though, man, Mike McDaniel's out with the Dolphins, man. He was beefing with Tua. Now they didn't kick them to the curb, so the Dolphins got to find a new head coach, bro.
We gotta find a new quarterback too. Fuck that shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a Packers deal. We just hired a GM. I think he worked with the Packers for a lot of years. So it's good to have someone in a winning organization.
Yep. But they know how to turn an organization around and shit. So we'll
Oh
see.
yeah. So Jim Harbaugh, they fired him after 18 years in Baltimore. So he's like the most coveted coach out there.
Oh yeah, and don't he need a coach for
Well, he was the coach for the
no, but
Baltimore
saying
Ravens.
who's he the coach for now?
Oh, he's done. He got fired.
Damn. No, I
A lot
thought
of
he'd
yeah.
be on another team. Get talks from other teams.
Well, no, he getting talks with everybody, but he just got fired yesterday or the day before.
Damn. Well, then
Monday,
again, I'll
yeah,
be honest though. With all the talent though, if I'm being real, with all the talent though that they had over there,
yeah.
this was a disappointing season for the Ravens. So I hate that the first thing people do though is go to the coach, but I can see that.
No, that the coach always goes. The coach, then the GM or a package deal, and then the quarterback, and then player personnel. But with the Dolphins, yeah, two already said, maybe a fresh start. He would welcome a fresh start. Well, you got no choice because you're going to start somewhere else regardless, or a fresh start. Don't know if he'll be a starter in
Mm.
the league. That's a lot of money to pay. I think
That
he's
was
owed
a
like
nice
100
thing to
million.
say, though. I mean, that was a smart thing to say, though, because you can't help what comes your way now, especially being damaged goods. So you gotta be grateful with whatever happens.
Yep. That's why they signed Mike McDaniel. They kind of lined it up with Tua. When he signed his deal, they gave McDaniel the contract extension to match up with Tua's contract. But, hey, Daniel's out first, Tua's out, and we got some work to do, either with the draft or some acquisitions out there, bro.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
it's going to be
yeah,
tough,
we
man.
might just have to start building up for 2030. You know how that go.
Or get that quarterback from the Hurricanes, Carson Beck. They made
Hey,
it
I
to the
like him.
National.
I
Yeah.
like him. I like him. I'm starting
Yeah.
to become a fan.
That may be
I've
something they
always
say.
been a
Yeah.
fan of you, but Carson Beck, he started here looking good out there.
Yeah, he been in college about 5, 6 years.
Old ass quarterback.
But this, I don't know if the Wikipedia is wrong, but they say 7 years, but he's only 23. Oh yeah,
You
he's gonna
looking
be.
good, man. Hey, man, who knows, bro? Who knows? Who
Yeah,
knows the way it's looking? Who knows?
Hurricanes national championship game next week. I think they're going. I think it's between Indiana and Oregon. I think they're playing tonight. So should be a good matchup. The U is back. You got Michael Irvin out there looking like he on them things, sweating, happy, jumping for joy. So
Hey,
he
listen,
turned
man.
up.
Let that man be.
Speaking of uncles and OGs, man, LeBron James, man, he's still out there playing 41, dunking from baseline, windmill dunks. So he's
Hey,
still
sometimes
trying.
you gotta pop up and show him.
Yeah, I talk my junk, but even though he's stat pad, he do his thing like that. But hey, he kept his body intact 23 years. I give him that, but you can do all that dunking, but bro, you too good not to be competing for championships. Even at 41, we're going to hold you to a higher standard.
I ain't gonna lie. He just trying to make sure that he don't gotta have that look in his face when he older. And some other young man is coming up on his scoring title.
Oh, yeah. It's
Like
going
what
to be
happened
tough.
with what's homeboy name? No, this Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah, Wilt. Yeah, he been past Wilt. That's a lot of people,
But you
bro.
don't remember it was a big thing. He was sitting on the homie was sitting on the sideline and shit. And it was
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So,
So
yeah, he good. Let me
he
let me
trying to
run
make
up them
sure
numbers.
none of you young bucks gonna pass this. I'm gonna play till I'm die.
Pretty much. I think he got another 2, 3 years. KD would have passed him, but KD had too many injuries. I think he missed maybe 2 or 3 years total worth of
Mm-hmm.
injuries. LeBron only missed maybe 20, 30 games at most in the season, and that's only like once or twice.
Damn.
So if he plays 75, 80%, 23 years, and he could put the ball into the basket, yeah, you're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be the leader in a lot of those statistical categories. So
You know, no matter what's supposed to be, it's just what it is, bro. The only thing that matters when we all go is the stats. Even the people that don't ain't gonna remember LeBron. You get what I mean?
yeah, true. But I know
Think about
he
the
want those
kids today. You think they
championships.
ever? I ain't never seen no damn Wilt Chamberlain play. You think they seen Wilt Chamberlain play?
Oh no, other
I'm
than
just
YouTube,
saying.
that's it.
So think about that though, years from now.
No, no, true. He got the social media on his side. That's why they be having this Jordan debate. But I'm always gonna say, hey, I'd rather go 6-0 in the finals. Yeah, you can be all time leader, 40,000 plus points, second in assists. That's great as far as your resume. But people like LeBron, his stature, you got to add some more hardware. Maybe too late now. I don't see it happening. I was on the
Yeah, I
Lakers
thought maybe there'd
bandwagon.
be one more, but it's looking further and further away now.
Ain't got no defense. Luca, he ain't playing defense. Austin Reeves, he can't play like individual defense. Team defense, still bad, but they can't even play team defense, bro. They don't even know plays. Like the JJ Redick calling them out like they running the wrong plays or they don't know what to do.
Oh, just get it back to the basics. 2-3.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're playing good 3-point shooting team, 3-2, man. That's all
Yep.
you can do.
Just keep one person on, like the real score that everybody else plays on.
That's
The
it.
1-2-2 or whatever they call it. Like, hey, you shadow this dude, everybody else plays on.
Triangle. No, man, that's
Try,
all.
yeah, hey, something, man, because hey, son got to give.
That's
But
that new 2026 triangle defense. No, I'm just
no triangle zone defense, blue 32 hut defense, though. So
damn,
hey,
man.
we skipped over this, but you heard about Ti, man? They played a clip. I think it may have been AI because he was making a joke and no one laughed. It was like
I
a
don't think it
silent.
was AI, but I definitely think it was like edited to look weird, kind of like those funny Marco interviews and or the
Yeah,
Bobby. It was edited to look weird. It like, you know what I mean?
yeah, nah, it is some AI stuff going on because when it's like muffled, like when something's like AI audio, the laughs and just the voice seems doctored.
They got them. They got my man looking like he bombing bad out there.
Now I'm not gonna say I gotta see the full context, like the full clip. I probably ain't gonna watch the full comedy special, but I'm sure that clip is on YouTube or some social media site because I don't believe they would even disrespect them, even if the joke wasn't funny. It was something about Young Thug or something like that. So maybe I don't know. Was he in Atlanta when he made that joke? Like, hold on now, Thug's still out here in these streets. Let
Very
me not
Spider's
even
still
say
out
nothing.
here. Let me chill out.
Telling you so. I don't know, man. I think he need more time though. He need a little bit more time, more stage presence. But he got it. There's some star power there, but it's hard to land jokes, bro. Especially when you just starting up and comedy been around for like 80, 90 years. So it's only so much you can say, other than current events. So
Yeah, and family and blah blah. Say shit. Yeah.
yeah, he can only make so many Diddy jokes, and since he in the entertainment industry, he may not even want to go that route. So it's like, damn, where do I begin? Like shit, man. So I don't know. Give him some time. I ain't gonna write him off. Even though 50 clowning him, you already know 50 on standby. He waiting on the computer, like on his phone, like, hold on.
This to be
Who can I
chilling here.
talk
They
about?
just pop out, laugh at people, and go back.
He kind of ended it with Clarissa Shields. He still threw a joke at her, but he kind of like, you know what, she about to have a huge fight. I'm rooting for her, or whatever. But people still question him, like, hey, you ain't saying nothing to Fab yet. What's up?
For what?
So I don't think 50 getting back in the booth. So what he gonna want? He wanted to clown Fabulous. Like he got a little stuff over the years, but are you gonna keep it music or are you gonna keep it petty? I don't think
Oh
they
yeah.
want that. So it's like 50 ain't getting him back in the booth for nobody unless he doing a soundtrack for one of his movies.
Right.
So I don't expect no lyrical 2003 replay.
Nah,
Like, come on.
I can't see it. Yeah, it's just gonna be talking on some petty shit.
How to Rob Part 2, 2026, 50 Cent. Like, what you
Right.
want him to go back in
I
time?
can't.
Like,
I can't see that. No.
so I wouldn't lie. I wouldn't mind seeing like a mixtape version of 50 one last time. But I don't know people. I think he know the temperature. He know his
That shit
success.
ain't gonna happen, bro. That shit sound cool, but
Yeah.
I'm realistic too. It's just there's nothing in it for him.
G Unit, we're back. Like, come on, like this is over.
Nothing in
Done
it
that.
for him. Like I'm a realist. If maybe if all he was a rapper, or like I
Yeah,
should say, his sole income was rapping, maybe. It's
yeah,
literally nothing in it for him. If he do that at this point, it's for like the dumb love of it.
yeah. At this point, you got to capitalize off it. A feature, a primetime feature, or a soundtrack. That's it.
Bro.
But hey, at least Fabulous kind of put some respect on Fab name in 26.
Oh yeah, he still got it. Shout out to Fab.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, how life been? How's the weather?
Nah, the Florida was decent, bro. We was good for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, bro. Like 60 throughout the day, 70 highs. Like that's rare, bro, to be cold at like 3 in the afternoon in Florida,
Oh, that's
bro.
love. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. So jackets was out even in the crib. Light bill cutting like half. Like this is good times. Like a good 3 4 month run. You gonna save about 50% a month until you get back to about March, April. That's where you're gonna get the highs of the highs with all the electricity bills. But I can't
Right,
complain. How
yes,
about
it's
you,
right
bro?
here. Hot?
Oh yeah, yeah. And then that AC stay on unless it's on auto, but unless that thing go to 75 in the house, that AC, you gonna have to shut it off manually, or your bill gonna be about $1,000. Mess around. So nah, man, I definitely got to move somewhere cold. Nothing. I don't want to deal with the snow. I can deal with like some 50, 60 degree weather 24/7, but I don't want to shovel and my tires, everything. I don't
All
want to.
that
I don't want to
extra
deal with
shit.
that.
Yeah.
But I can deal with some regular cold weather. I know
Yeah, that
you a
might be
pro
like
at that.
some
You didn't.
Georgia shit. Some
I know you
old.
didn't. You didn't dealt with a lot of weathers in your travel days, so
Oh, hell yeah, hell yeah.
you can deal with it. But me, I ain't built for it. I ain't about that travel, cold, snowy life, bro.
I don't really like the snowy life either. That shit hard. You know me, I'm a Florida dude, so like that shit hard.
But you got good adaptive skills. You can adapt, even if it's a temporary thing.
Make
You
it
gonna keep
happen.
it
Yeah,
going.
yeah. But that cold shit whack, bro. But like you
Yeah,
said, shoveling snow or
yeah.
below freezing temperatures, so like everything frosted out. Your windows literally covered in a sheet of ice. You slip
Hmm.
and fall, cut multiple times. Like, oh,
So yeah, no man, I can't do it. But if I do move, it'll probably be like I don't know if it snows in Texas.
nah,
Not
that's
sure. I
rare.
know they be having black ice though. I heard it like in certain areas.
Mhm.
So, but I can deal with that. I can deal with, or even like a Georgia type thing. It get a little colder up there. You
There
may
you
get a
go.
little bit of snow,
Yeah, shit's
but
a
it's not
milder
like,
shit. Texas is real mild too, though. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
don't really
I could,
snow.
I deal with the mild snow, but foot in like a foot up or 2 feet up. I'm like, come on, that ain't even real. Like, how do you like? You got to get a battery jump every morning. Like, it's
Try
insane.
three. Try like 36 inches on a bad winter storm. 40 inches.
You got to
Yeah.
wait for the snow plowers. You got to wait for the city to help out.
Yeah.
Everybody's
I
stuck.
mean, when you live in places like that, it really is like it's like a routine or like clockwork. It's not the
Yeah,
best thing in the world, but like it really do be a routine. There'll be like
yeah.
in those worst places, there'll be snow plows every 30 minutes, like
Oh yeah,
big
yeah.
ass trucks coming down the roads. In the individual towns and shit, it'd be people assigned to do the parking lots or the sidewalks. Or, you know what I mean?
Oh, that sound like money time. Like when they have like the debris cleanup things. Like I worked at a couple of those companies. Unfortunate times, but those 2 3 months after the storm, all that debris. So I'm gonna assume, yeah, that
Yeah,
that
no,
snow.
some people work. half the year just shoveling and plowing like like commercial places or like parking lots and this and that.
So, hey, no, if I was really about that life, like that type of labor, that'd be some people probably leave from state to
But so,
state. Let me
so,
see what I
so
can
you
do.
ain't
I'm never leaving my hood, my house.
you ain't getting out that. But I'm just saying you ain't getting in that cold temperature. Talking about
No,
plowing
I'm saying
some
if I
shit.
was about it, like people like looking for work, people travel. Like when we had our debris cleanups, yeah, people going from like from this state, that state, staying at the little local hotels around my way.
Yeah, but no, this ain't that. This like a real job, though,
Yeah, yeah.
because
So
snow
it's,
happens so often.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you go
a little
outside
different.
to like really plow the roads or plow these parking lots or this and that. But it's like a
Yeah,
real job, and you get enough work because it snow all the time.
yeah, yeah. It's a little different as opposed to like an event.
I know what you talking about though. Like shit, I'm trying to get in on that BP oil spill, but I wasn't even like
Oh
old enough.
man,
But let me get in on that BP oil spill, but
hey, I attempted. They had a couple openings. That's when they set up shop at like the hotels. They come there between this and that time. So I was gonna sign my life away, but I cowered out,
no,
bro.
I'm
I'm
glad you
never.
didn't. Shit. I pulled my hand. I imagine that shit rough, though. Think about it, dog. You on your own out there. It's just you and your stuff in these rooms. People probably stealing from each other, fighting each other.
Yeah, but I probably needed that early on, especially in them days, just to kind of change the surroundings up. But I think
Yeah.
that may have been Texas. There was some oil stuff going on in
It
those
was either
areas.
Texas. It was I think it was because they had that
Yeah.
shit in the Gulf or
Yep.
Louisiana, maybe or whatever.
Yeah, I've been hearing about it, and they were cutting checks too. Some oil
Hey,
stuff back in those days.
I heard about that too. Them checks was
Yep.
alright.
I was like, oh, you want to get a check? I'm glad I turned that down, especially now where people getting hemmed up over them
Oh yeah, now
pandemic
I'm good.
jumps.
I ain't trying
I'm
to
cool.
lose my livelihood over a quick little PPP. Now my life in the drain, for some
Yeah.
PPP.
Get that random call, start getting some random emails. Like, hold on, what? I thought the application went through perfectly fine. What happened? I already cashed out. All right.
You told me everything was good.
No, I got that. I'm glad I ain't wasn't about that. I'd rather lose my money in the stock market.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, 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 man. Appreciate y'all watching the Real Individuals podcast. R.I.P. Any last words for him, bro?
R.I.P. It's your boy Cut Up Senior, man. Hey, from me to you and the junior, much love out there, man. Go get yours this weekend. Enjoy it. Happy New Year once again.
You already know. Until next time, peace.
Peace out. Cut Up Fitness, man. You already know.